So aside from not putting inappropriate pictures on social media, experts also advise not to use your real name on your page like this. Also limit what users can see down here below your picture, things like your address and phone number. 2 children died at this apartment complex behind me, trapped in a burning van. How exactly that happened, we're told, is still under investigation. But so far, Metro Police say this appears to be a terrible accident. The buildings may still be standing, but the staff still has a lot of work to do when you deal with all the smoke damage in these cabins, from the beddings to the carpet to the clothes the clients left behind. They either have to be cleaned or replaced completely. To call this area a messy commute is definitely an understatement. Take a look at Grand Teton Drive. Right here in the last 24 hours has turned essentially from a roadway into a river. Yeah, it's so cool to get an inside look yesterday, and the park is really coming together. And this morning we sent our helicopter right over. Chopper 8 is high above Kawabunga Bay in Henderson. Rain may have put a damper on the first day of Burning Man, but the gates are now back open in the Black Rock Desert. It's always that exciting time to see what the new phones will look like, because a lot of these new phones now are great, especially the ones that are waterproof. Have you seen that commercial? I was a big Hello Kitty fan growing up, right? Now Brian's daughter loves the character, which very much resembles a kitty, but now it turned out this toy is actually not a cat at all. This was what it looked like just minutes after 3 vehicles collided at the corner of Blue Diamond and Cimarron.
I'm just in shock, like I'm still shaking. I just can't even think straight.
A gray Toyota smashed right in between a black pickup truck and a blue SUV.
It's like really scary, like you never expected it.
As emergency crews arrived to take the injured away, many of the witnesses were seen sobbing and consoling each other. These are mostly 8th graders from Canarelli Middle School attending a candlelight vigil for their classmate, Helen Liu. She was hit and killed by a car at this very same intersection less than a week ago.
Came here for Helen, and then now this.
Among those in the crowd was Helen's mother, Lian Fen Liu.
I thought the cars are coming to us. And lots of girls, they were screaming and crying.
Ironically, this crash happened just as the news stations were all going live here at the top of the 5 o'clock newscast. This blue SUV right behind me here came feet to where we're all standing. We all had to dodge to get out of the way real fast. One by one, victims in this crash were transported to the hospital, including a teenage girl in the passenger seat of that Toyota. She had to be taken out of the vehicle with the jaws of life. Her friend Jamie was in the back seat. She and the victim were on the way to attend Helen's vigil.
How are you feeling right now? I'm very confused.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so.
The ambulance did end up taking Jamie away in a stretcher. Her friends were left in tears.
We're too young to be seeing this. We're too young to be experiencing this yet.
An experience that will no doubt be hard to forget for these teens who are still trying to come to terms with the recent death of one of their own. Patranya, Bhoolsuwan, 8 News Now.
That's not good. Somebody can take it and use it.
Oh, you just want to have a good time, don't you? Fun, not worry about someone stealing all your money.
But that could easily be the case after what we saw on the back of these bar receipts from Tao.
Scary. It's kind of scary.
You're looking at the blurred out imprints of the customer's credit card information. That includes their full names and complete card numbers in print for everyone to see.
It's worrisome because identity theft is so easy to accomplish just with this information right here.
The credit card receipts belong to 2 producers here at 8 News Now. Both went to Town nightclub over the weekend. Both bought drinks at the bar, and both of them got receipts back with their financial information printed right on the back.
As far as I know, this is the first incident I have seen of something like this.
Detective Stacy Twigg with the Metro Fraud Division said what she sees here is not illegal. According to her, businesses can use whatever means they want to record your credit card information. But was it irresponsible?
I don't see the need for this to be on a customer's receipt. That's just my opinion. But again, I would ask Tao why they do that, because I really have no idea why they would do that. I've never seen that before.
We did reach out to Tao, and this is what they have to say. Quote, "We have always taken careful precautions to protect our guests' credit card privacy. To our knowledge, there haven't been any incidents of credit card fraud originating from our venue. We are looking closely into this incident and will be reviewing all policies and procedures to ensure that our guests' privacy is never compromised." End quote. According to authorities, your privacy is vulnerable almost anywhere now. So the bottom line, always do everything you can to protect your identity and financial information. Patranya, Bhoolsuwan, 8 News Now. What we do know, Dave, is that 2 children died at this apartment complex behind me, trapped in a burning van. How exactly that happened, we're told, is still under investigation. But so far, Metro Police say this appears to be a terrible accident. A memorial filled with flowers and stuffed animals sit at a spot where 2 young children lost their lives inside a van that caught on fire Saturday night.
Yeah, big fire. What's big fire?
Fausto Reyes shows us these pictures he took of what's left of a gray van that went up in flames in the parking lot of the Arcadia Palms apartment complex where he works.
I tried to see what happened. Some maintenance here, right? But the police say, no, you gotta go back.
Metro Police say a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old died after being trapped inside that burning vehicle. Authorities would not say if the kids were boys or girls. They would only say it was another child who started the blaze by accident. Reyes told us during the fire he saw a mother screaming and crying before breaking the glass of this apartment window, now boarded up.
The mother tried to cut it herself. She said, no more, I don't want to live no more because I got no more kids.
A Clark County fire official stopped by the apartment Monday. He would not go on camera, but when I asked him how exactly this fire started and where the parents were at the time, he would only say an investigation is still ongoing.
She was a good parent. I believe so.
Neighbor Tatiana Parker says that she feels for the mother whom she's met in passing. She says when you have young children, you can't be too careful.
You can't take your eyes off your kid for a second. Anything can happen in a blink of an eye.
And we're also learning today some new information that these 2 kids who died may have been cousins. One woman who stopped by today at the apartment, she said that her 2 daughters were the ones who lost the children in this fire. That's all she would say. We're trying to get more information from her, but she said that right now the family just needs some privacy. For now, reporting live, Patranya Bhoolsuwan, 8 News Now.